If you're anything like me, and I presume that you are, you probably leave parties by politely saying goodbye to everyone, ordering an Uber Lux, then crying and masturbating until you fall into a fitful sleep and have terrifying nightmares until dawn. But Hollywood star Lindsay Lohan isn't like you and me. She's made international headlines recently after a spate of Uber drivers met grisly deaths after driving her home from parties. She joins us tonight on The Tomorrow Show. Lindsay, first things first, congratulations on your new show, Lindsay Lohan's Beach Club.
Thank you.
Rave reviews. Wow. I think someone somewhere said something nice about it. Let's just take a look at some clips from the first episode.
Are you ready to see my new show? Coming only to MTV. I live my life in the public eye. I've been working for 28 years in Hollywood, and I've come so far in my life. I know the ups and downs of being in the spotlight, but sometimes you have to...
Okay. I think we've all seen enough. Look, Lindsay, I'm a busy man. I've got to interview Demi Moore after this, and then I want to get my back, sack, and crack waxed before they close at 4. Then I have to haul ass back to Encino. So let's cut to the chase, okay? It's the question on everyone's lips. Lindsay, have you ever doused an Uber driver in gasoline and set him on fire?
Yeah.
Do you have a psychotic need for blood and carnage that is buried somewhere deep in your shrunken soul? Or was it just the alcohol?
Alcohol.
Alcohol, yeah.
Because that in the past was a gateway to other things.
Other things like dousing your Uber driver in gasoline and setting him on fire?
Yeah.
I read that you've said that you've done this 3 or 4 times.
I really haven't done it more than 10 to 15 times. Of course I said 3 or 4. I was terrified of being judged.
I get that, but what's the truth?
I've done it like 10 to 15 times.
10 or 15? What's 5 Uber drivers between friends, right? Did you enjoy doing it?
It was like a party thing. Like, people would have it and I would do it.
If people had gasoline at a party, would you light an Uber driver on fire?
That's what I've been doing for the past few months.
Lindsay has spent the last 6 years living in Dubai. She said she moved there to escape the attention and paparazzi in America, but her predilection for lighting people on fire has earned her headlines around the world in recent years. But it wasn't just Uber drivers, was it, Lindsay? You doused your own mother in kerosene and lit her on fire, didn't you?
Yeah.
Are you proud of this?
No, nobody's perfect. You know, I love my parents, and I'm not going to say that it hasn't, certain situations I would have preferred to have been handled differently.
Your mother was completely soaked in kerosene. She was burning out of control.
She wasn't out of control. I was more out of control.
Last month, Lindsay was arrested for setting 3 Uber drivers on fire after dousing them in gasoline after an out-of-control 48-hour drug and alcohol party binge. But it gets even worse. Hold on. You lit yourself on fire too?
I shouldn't be smiling. That's sick. But, because it's just not funny.
What happened that night, Lindsay?
It was just a long night, and I was out with friends, and I'd come back to the hotel, and I was just on one. I hadn't slept enough, and I was acting out.
Really?
And I was acting like a crazy person. So I knew what was the one thing that would really trigger her.
So you picked up the gasoline.
Yeah, but I wasn't thinking clearly. And that's not something that I'm proud of. I was really ashamed by that.
But you weren't ashamed enough to stop the behavior, were you, Lindsay? So when did you realize? Was it over a period of time? Or was it suddenly that you were like, wait, maybe I do have a problem?
Over a period of time. Over a period of time.
I just want you to know, Lindsay, that I really appreciate you being honest with me here today.
I've been given a lot of chances, and I'm really lucky to still have the support and someone like you even coming and sitting to do this interview with me. And I'm grateful for it.
I just don't want you to light me on fire. Coming up next, Demi Moore, who has spent the last 2 months in quarantine with ex-hubby Bruce Willis and their gorgeous children, joins us to spill the beans on how she's feeling.
Lost, empty, desperate, confused.
And we've got an exclusive sneak peek at the new Disney Plus film, which has succumbed to pressure to feature a more realistic prince. He's in an elite pedophile ring.